Let's make sure everything works. Okay, hello everybody, I'm Miss Willow. Today I'm gonna be drawing. I have not been doing that in so long, and now you guys get the luxury of watching me draw again. So much fun. I know people miss that. I know. Let me make sure my microphone works. Holy, my brightness is way more up than it says it is. Hello? Hold on. Hold on. One moment. Hello, Violet. Welcome. Just one moment. I am struggling to make this work. My brightness is not working with what I need to do. That is so terrifying. Hold on. Just a second. I need to turn my brightness, like, way down. Let me make sure that this is working now. Alright, now when I see a bright screen, is my face going to... Oh my gosh, it still does. Is that bad? Is that too bad? I think that's a little better. Yeah, I know, my bright face, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's, my camera settings are just, like, whack today. Okay. Violet says, I haven't been to streams in a while. Hope you're doing good. Oh, thank you. I've been very busy. Very busy with my job. Very busy with keeping up a channel and my moths and everything. Okay, good. My microphone does work. I was making sure I didn't forget that little detail. Gotta adjust my microphone so that I can still draw. And I'm just gonna start drawing. Okay. I want to zoom in here because it's making me suffer a little bit. It's being really picky. I need my thing tilted way much. I'm just gonna start drawing and see where it goes. That's usually what I do. I normally don't have a plan in mind because it's a live stream. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be exciting. It's supposed to be about hanging out and having a great time. But also about the video, but I'm good at making things up on the spot. So that's not a problem with my channel. I don't think so, at least. What is that noise? There's this, like, train-looking noise happening. What is it? Is that, like, a jet engine or something? Well, I don't know if it's picking it up on the microphone. It's creepy. Alright. I always start off with, like, an eye, and then I continue. There we go. That's somewhere. Hello, Eric. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm drawing today. Bet you didn't expect that. Bet you expected moth. But no moth tonight. Well, not yet at least. My moth, I came home from work and my moth was trying to drink dry applesauce and I felt so bad. I was like, she does drink when I'm not looking, because usually I just see them just sitting and not drinking. I wonder, hey, do they actually eat? Do they actually eat? Or do I just not see it? I came home and I saw her drinking and she's trying to suck up dry plate. And I felt so bad. So I filled up the little salt and pepper shaker for her with water. I put it in there and I tried to coax her to drink the water, but no. She's being very stubborn moth. But yeah. I named that one Marmalade. She's stubborn. Moths are stubborn. I can say that. They're very smart, but they're also very stubborn at times, and I'll just have to allow her to find the time to be thirsty again and find the water that I put in there, because, you know, I need time to feed them later, the caterpillars and all, but the moth drinks the same thing, So while I'm not getting them new applesauce, because that's a whole ordeal when I have 3 moths in there trying to get out, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not, sometimes they wicked misbehave, and it's a whole ordeal to open the lid, you know? So I have to be in an enclosed space, with the door shut, without any cats or animals or anything messing around, and I gotta carefully open the lid and bag up all the moths. It's a huge ordeal, yeah. So I decided, I'm just gonna slip my hand in and put in a little thing of water for her. I know that's not nutritious for her, but it has to do for now until I can get them dinner. But at least if she needs a drink, she has something. But she's being all stubborn and she doesn't want to go to it. She's like, okay, guess I'll starve. And I'm just trying my best as a moth mommy to be like, look what I brought you. But she doesn't want to take it. So, what else could I do? I'll just have to wait till she gets thirsty again and searches for water. So, great. She'll find it. She'll find it. I have faith in her. She's smart. She's a creature of Mother Earth. I guess I'm gonna draw a humanoid character this time instead of a dragon. I usually just always go for the dragon. Yeah, I always go for a dragon. But not this time. Maybe I'll do some kind of, new character. Ever think I'm gonna do a new character drawing? Oh, maybe. Let's see how long, after months of, not making art streams, how much better I am at art. Am I a better artist? What do you think? Maybe my muscle memory has created new skills. Let me make sure I am actually gaining skills, because I never like the shape of the noses that I draw. I always draw faces upside down when I start. I don't know why. I just think it's easier that way. It's so funny how I do that. No, I'm zooming in. What the heck? Stop. Zoom out. Zoom out. You know what? A zoomed in picture can work. Let me just make sure I have enough room to put an ear, because I want some, really cool fairy ear with earrings and such. No! What isn't? Hold on, give me a moment. My arting is not working. You didn't see that. I just need to make the chin. And then make the ear, and then I can focus on the mouth, because that's, I first made it look like Pepe the Frog, and then I made it look like creepypasta, whatever the vibe check monster is, or whatever that, emoji-looking face with the veins in the eyes or something. I don't even know what it is. I'm not up to date with meme culture. Have I ever tried drawing an earth dragon with plants growing on it? I believe, yeah. I do have an earth spirit dragon, a forest type kind of thing. His name is Clarence, with an I, like clairvoyant. He is a spirit of nature. And I also have Hemlock. He doesn't really look like he has plants growing all over him, but he's the color of pine needles, and has kind of pine needle textured mane going down his back, and he's a protector of forests. Alright, this isn't bad. It's not bad, but I still have to think a little bit. A little crease, that's fine, yeah. It looks good, thank you. Hello, Pumpkin. Hello, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hello, Violet. All of you guys, welcome. And hello, I'm doing an art stream, finally. Woohoo. I'm almost out of water. I'm almost out of water. I need to refill it soon. No, 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 no. How do I make the... Oh, gosh. Oh, this is gonna be nightmarish. Oh! You guys don't have to try and give me tips or anything about how to draw this right now. In case that's what you're thinking. I have in my head what I want. I just haven't drawn for so long that I'm like, oof. This is a little bit extra, honestly. I'm just like, oh no. Oh no. I'm out of touch with things. There we go. It'll have to be. Judge not what my abilities are right now, but it has to be this way. It has to. You guys probably think this looks great. You know, as the artist, you judge more what you're doing as the artist than the fan, honestly. They don't see much flaws. You do. The artist themselves knows their failures. Or, maybe not failures, but they know their intention and they know how far they're straying from that intention. When nobody else really sees the intention, they just see, wow, that person's doing a great artwork. Let me see. Can I want the hair to be a really big part of this. I want to do like a close-up, fun, like filling the whole canvas image where there's like tons of really cool things happening. And I want the hair to be a focus, and I want the like fairy ears to be a focus with lots of like earrings, and then I want to bejewel her. This should be like Miss Willow or something. When I say bejewel, she has to be the bejeweled one. Okay. Trying to get all the hair going in very different sporadic directions. And then obviously I'd go all out of my way detailing it. Oh, I'm glad you guys think this looks good. Did you miss me? Did you guys miss me, huh? Did you miss me? Did you miss my art streams? I am back with art streams, and I did a Minecraft stream yesterday, doing all sorts of fun stuff. You should catch the streams if you're interested, because it's not all the time that I do them. Yeah, I want a little dangly thing like that. I need to be careful of tones. Alright. Neck. Perfect. Oh, this is perfect. It's so pretty. Thank you, Violet. Thank you. Wow. You guys are really nice. And I know my, what do you call it? I know my thumbnail is just a picture of me. It's my channel image. But what else am I gonna have? I didn't finish the art piece. How do I make a thumbnail showing what I do in today's episode if I haven't done it yet? Huh? So forgive me for the awkward thumbnail. Okay. Now, let's see. She's gonna have a bunch of cool little things going on. Diamonds and stuff. A little moon. Another little moon. Maybe some stars. And maybe even one of those little, like, dangly whatchamacallits. Little, like, kind of braided looking metal. I don't know what you call that. Chain? How do I not think of the term chain? But yeah, there's something. There's something. Lots of pretties. And the hole. Let's see how cool her ear looks. Very cool, very cool. I just draw what I just imagine. And I just put it on the paper. I keep looking over. If you see me looking over there, trying to make sure my marmalade moth, she's drinking. Because I just came from long day of work, and she was trying to drink up dry, dirty applesauce, because I have to feed them again. I have to feed them dinner, and I finally have enough moths and baby moths that the foods that I'm buying them are finally actually being used. They're finally actually being able to eat it all. They eat a serving, not a human serving, but they eat, like, I don't know, actually. They eat, like, a little mini plate of all the mixed baby foods that I get them and stuff together. They eat that in a day. That money adds up. I spend money on my moths. But yeah, they're finally getting to that point in age where they're eating a lot. And yeah, they're at that age where they're consuming a lot of food. And the moths, too, the full-grown moths, yeah, they have to drink too, so they're drinking the same thing, because it's full of, like, nutrients, vitamins, all the things they need, except for just, like, I'm not gonna be really all the time feeding them sugar water with a little drop of something that smells good in it. It's not gonna give them all of that, whatever they need. It's just gonna keep them alive, I believe, for as long as that's gonna keep them alive. So I try to think, like, hey, how can I give them nutrition for a moth that just has a tongue? They're kind of like butterflies. They have tongues. They got a proboscis. And they try and suck up liquid with it. They drink the nectar of flowers. So how can I give them the most nutritious thing that is a liquid? I give them some watered down, mixed up all the different kinds of fruits and veggies, kind of applesauce mix. They love it. I've kept Daisy alive for God knows how long. She was super healthy before she died. She got old. She got kind of senile. It was hard to watch. She was trying to drink the backs of woolly bears. It was very sad. It was very sad. She died in my hand, I believed. I tried so hard to get her to drink that last little bit, but she didn't really want to. It was her time, and she tried her best. I tried my best, she tried her best, but she couldn't drink. It was that time. So, Daisy passed. All those moths that you see in my recent videos and, like, shorts where she's drinking up close and stuff, that was Daisy. She was great. She was great. She is great. I don't think when something dies, it's truly gone. I believe in the spirit. But she's a great moth, and I hope she's having a good afterlife or wherever she is now. Maybe she'll find her way back to me. But Violet says, I feel like her name would be Victoria or Ruby. That's a good point. I think I could see that. Yeah, those are really pretty names. This is gonna be Miss Willow. Most ladies that I draw are gonna be Miss Willow. Oh, Eric says, how was your day? Hope it was better than yesterday. It was so much better than yesterday. I dealt with kind people, which was good. I dealt with kind people. And yeah, I do have a new job. And it's pretty difficult on somebody who's emotional. Yeah, I end up tearing up sometimes, and it's embarrassing in front of customers, but that's who I am, and I'm very easy to hurt the feelings of person. And you'd think my years of being a content creator online would stiffen my skin. It stiffens it for online. That's what I can say. But I had a much better day today than yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, today was good. Today was good. 22 for like 5 years to me. Time moves by so slowly. Everyone says time moves by faster when you get older. Time moves by slower for me when I get older. Things have been really slow. I actually like that I can sit and enjoy moments. They're longer. I don't know. I'm different than most people. But yeah, there we go. I have my signature and everything. Let's think of a background color. Alrighty, let's see. Let's do kind of a... blue? Blue's always nice. I like blue. Blue's pretty good. I want to just kind of like dab the blue all over here, kind of like it's a watercolor. Leave some white, kind of like it's a sky behind her. I feel like it shouldn't be a darker image. It feels like it should be kind of like a summer sky. You probably hear my pen going crazy. Just want to kind of get this watercolor sense a little bit into my art. I want to be able to improve a little. I know that there's artists who, there's nothing wrong with this. It's just not who I am, who'd like never change their style. It's always the same. And that's fine. But I like to try and mix things up a little bit because I have a very miscellaneous channel. I was talking to my mother not too long ago about my success of my channel. And we were speaking about how miscellaneous, like documenting my moth pets, and then I'll make tons of videos about that, regardless if they're like 5-second shorts on YouTube that I don't really see as big deal videos sometimes. But then the people who followed me for one thing kind of get confused. So I think, you know what, I really need to tap into the success of my channel, this being my dream, if I want to have a miscellaneous channel instead of multiple ones, because I've tried multiple channels before. I've tried it. I know people will suggest that, but it's something that does stress me out, is having multiple places. My spirit animal's a bird. I have a nest. Everything that I have has to be in that nest. I have one channel that I put most of my things on. In theory, I want one channel that is known for multiple topics, even though those topics might differ from each other a bit. If I have a miscellaneous channel, I'm gonna have to keep providing content that has to do with all the different things that I'm creating, but not just sections of months where everything's mods and everything's Minecraft. I have to space them out a little bit while having all the things that people enjoy, different types of people, all there. So what I'm getting at is if I do Minecraft one day, the next day I should do art. And if I did a couple art, I should then do a moth video. And if I did a moth video the day before, I should do an animation. So that if the amount of times I'm uploading, everyone can enjoy, and I can still have a miscellaneous channel without it just really being too, too crazy. But yeah. Violet says my art style is the opposite. Mine changes quite consistently. I think I'm at a point where I'm happy with currently, though. Oh, I see what you mean. I don't see any problem with sticking with one thing if you're happy with it. I like to change my art up and try new things and evolve it quickly because I try to appeal to a lot larger audience of artists. I want people who are interested in traditional to see a value in my artwork that they enjoy. I want to find the people who are into detailed fantasy, medieval artwork, and have an aspect that they enjoy. And people who are into cutesy, this and that. So I have to play around with different ideas and play around with different features until the point where there's a big enough following that everybody who religiously likes what I do. I have a good handful of fans who love whatever I create no matter what it is, whether it's moths, Minecraft, artwork, just chilling and playing my kalimba or anything. They like me. And eventually that small handful of people will grow along with whatever the subscriber amount is, or who watches my videos. And once I have religiously watchers who are in greater number, I can kind of have that miscellaneous channel without having to touch it up a little bit with, like, other things. But it can be just me, and people will like me for me, instead of having to try and follow trends, or having to try and follow things that might not quite be you. That's what I don't like about the internet, is to be popular, sometimes you have to do things that just aren't exactly completely you in order to get seen. But I try to incorporate those things into what is me, so that I at least am not losing myself in it. That's what many people do. Many people lose themselves in trends, and it's not who they are. I like to make sure I am who I'm gonna be, and people can clearly see that I am trying, but I'm not losing myself in it. Many people lose themselves in it, and then they get to the point where it forms a habit, and then they don't know how to break that habit, and they've lost themselves in media. Pointless media. Alright. I feel like I have a bit of a point there. I don't think it's good to lose yourself in something that isn't who you are for the sake of attention. Because obviously, with me trying to one day become self-sufficient in my channel and artwork, that is... Oh, what is that? I'm trying something that's very long-term. It's a very difficult thing. But yeah, I try to do a lot of fun things. So making these kind of art streams is very nice. And it brings back a nostalgic side. It brings back the olden days to me. When I was first kind of figuring out what my channel was going to be, a lot of things that were coming to mind were art-related. I got very popular off of my artwork. That was an aspect of what I do that people really enjoy. So tonight I'm actually trying to set aside some time to do exactly that. Oh, there we go. Trying to get the colors in here that are nice. Okay, and then the blue eye, not purple, blue. I want a lot of different colors here. So if I can do that, I'll be happy. I like doing darker tones going up the eye and brighter tones going to the bottom of the eye. And then obviously I fill in these shines with a bigger brush, please. Fill in the shines with white. Oh, Eric says good advice. Thank you. Violet says, I remember on my first video where you commented some very encouraging words. You were the thing that inspired me to keep going with my channel, so thank you very much. Oh my gosh, Violet! You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I think it is so important. There are so many people who just don't care nowadays to say things that are nice. There's so many people out there, and very few of them, if you think about it, really take the time to say something. We have so much time to scroll. We have so much time to sit there and mindlessly... I do it, and I catch myself doing it, and have to stop. Sit there and mindlessly, to pass the time, watch tens of videos and shorts and TikToks and this and that maybe we don't even really care about watching. But when you do enjoy something, how many people actually take the time to say, like, good job, keep it up, you're doing good, you have people there that like watching what you're making? How many people who like something actually say it rather than just hitting a thumbs up and moving on to something else. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with moving on without saying anything, but I feel like it's very important for me to show people that I care, especially as a fellow artist, because I know how it feels to get down about your artwork or get down about your projects and think, people don't like it. People aren't seeing this. Are they? What? Are people even watching? Should I continue making artwork or YouTube videos? It's important for people to know sometimes, like, hey, I'm watching. You're doing a great job. So I know how that feels, and I get excited when people compliment where I work. I get excited. There's many times where I ask something or say something, and people either don't have the time to reply or don't see it or this or that. But I always really appreciate when people talk to me, so I try to do the same. Alrighty. So thank you so much for commenting that, actually. That kind of thing is kind of what I'm talking about. It opens up my mind to know kind of what I've done and how it influenced someone else positively. That's a good thing. See, if that was just kept from me there, I probably would have never known. Hey, that comment made a difference. Ooh, you have soup? Soup is great. I love soup. Welcome back, by the way. Oh, hello, Vesper. Welcome. Hello. I'm talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of cool stuff. Lots of stuff today. And drawing a picture. Do you like the picture? I like the picture. Also, soup. Soup is pretty good. Oh, man. Soup is immaculate. I know there's people who don't like soup. I don't understand. Soup is like you take everything that you like and you can put it all at once in one meal. We like to make a Thanksgiving soup made of all the leftovers. Well, not all of them. The things that won't make it disgusting. And it just tastes like a Thanksgiving in a bowl. Soup is one of those things that just is necessary at times. For all you guys who don't like soup out there, that's okay. That's okay. Not everyone has to like it. I like it. I like it. I come from a family who loves soup. Whee! I'm trying to fill in. The worst thing is when I have a light colored background. I'm trying to make a shading stand out for hair, like a lot of hair. Like this is a lot of hair that I'm drawing. Way too much hair for one picture, one canvas. But I'm really trying my best here. You gotta bear with me. I'm trying. See, I need darker tones. I need to have enough darker tones in different colors that it pops, even on a light blue background. Oh, what do you mean depends on the soup? The only soup I'm not very fond of, or at least I wasn't very fond of for a while, was like a butternut squash or pumpkin soup. They're just thick. Just like still flavor. And I'm not a fan of squash or sweet potatoes. I can eat them, but I don't go out of my way. I'd probably never want to buy myself a squash. Unless there was something that really, like, I was jonesing for it. Which I usually don't. But a soup, I like a minestrone. I like different Italian soups. I enjoy a lot of different things. Leftover soups. Not macaroni soups, sorry. And then, do I have some kind of like a bluish, like silvery color for the chain? Nah, that's good enough. Alright, there we go. That's somewhere. My picture's going somewhere. Woohoo! Oh, hi, Lily Plays Games. Welcome! Oh, don't worry, guys. I fixed the problem. Don't worry. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I fixed the problem. Okay. Now for shading in the hair. I have to make this actually softer tones and lighter tones where they look good, because this is the part where I struggle with this way too much. So I'm gonna need to carefully move my drawing tablet a little bit closer. Oh, I didn't even think I could scooch it around the edge of my laptop. Why am I so dumb today? I am doing a stupid right now, and I just realized that I don't have to lean over because it's hitting the edge of my computer. I could literally just pull it in front. Why did I not? I don't think sometimes, and this is one of those times. You can see that clearly. Did I put this in a new layer? No, I didn't. I'm gonna be nervous about this. I am gonna be nervous how this is gonna turn out. I didn't do the shading in a new layer, so I can't just get rid of it. I'd be getting rid of every good thing that I've done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no, this is not good. Uh-ohs? Uh-ohs? What do you guys think? Are you guys judging me harshly right now? Ooh. I feel judgment because my shading is bad. Is it? Is it bad? Trust the process. It might not look like anything good right now, but trust. It looks better on my phone than blown up right here. Honestly, when pictures are further away or smaller, they look more detailed. So obviously me looking on the phone, it's like, whoa, it's like Photoshop. But nah, I actually like PaintTool SAI better than most things that I could spend more money on. I've got accustomed to PaintTool SAI. I love it so much. I don't think I'd want to use. There's nothing wrong with other programs, but I don't think I desire to ever change. It's too close up to say, well, the picture's supposed to be close up. I'm trying to do a very fill the canvas kind of thing instead of a detailed background picture of a full body character. Trying to get that new practices in here. I'm gonna put like little glitters, little hearts and glitters and stuff. Little red hearts. I don't know. I just think it's cute. There's something about little sparklies that are nice. You think the eye is your favorite part? Thank you. I think it's so pretty. Oh, 6 people are watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Don't be shy to leave a like and comment and chat. This is awesome. So glad that you guys like this. I'm trying really hard to put some spice into it and make it look really cool. A little bit magical, a little bit fantasy. Gotta have some blue tones in the... I'm just gonna start scribbling a little bit. Scribbly's always good sometimes. Scribbly's a style on its own. Doesn't mean it's messy. Just means it's stylistically chosen. Let's see. Very stylistic. Very nice. Gotta have the pure white lines in here. Just a couple of them. Kind of wanna do patterns here and there. Just like this. little squiggles and such here and there, because from the eye's perspective, farther away, the tiny details you might not notice at first, but subconsciously you see them making this whole screen look amazing. Just the little subtle lines that don't play a huge role in the picture really make things pop out. Like, just these little lines I'm putting in the shading are doing something. Do you guys notice what it's doing? Because it might take a moment for you guys to think, oh, I do see a huge difference, even though it's just little white squiggles. But it does do a massive change, for me at least. Even if you like tilt your screen, make it larger, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It does look good. I like the small gems that you're adding. Oh yeah, thank you. I love the freckles. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. I love the little glittery things. The little glittery things really make something pop out. Instead of just having a generic picture of the concept you're making, play around with shapes and objects is always fun. Adding little charm here and there that are just a little random at times even also makes a huge difference, even if it's not the point of what you're making. It doesn't always have to follow a strict pattern. It's art. Art is everything. I think everything is art. Trees are art. Cooking is art. Fashion is art. Everything's an art to me. Putting a little bit of blue here and there, just to spice things up a little bit. Because the background's blue, I want to nurture blue a little bit. That seems about right. Now I want to draw / animate on Flip a Clip. Well, I'm glad I could be inspiring. That's good. I love being inspiring. Inspiring is always a fun thing. Let's see. I want to do a shading layer with purple. Purple. And I want to shade. Woo! That's a deep shade. Hold on. Let me actually erase some of it, because I don't want the hair being... I want the hair to be what's shading it, not what's shaded. Hold on. Holy smokes. Because that little bit of, like, purplish tone is stellar. Alright, that's somewhere. If I shade a little bit here and there, just like this. Oh! I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Whoop! Up! Ah! That's something. Don't worry, I'm gonna turn down the layer. And then, whoop. No. There. And then a little bit more of a, whoop. Trust me on this. I know it's a little bit iffy right now, but trust. There, whoop. Whoop. Is my moth drinking? No. It's just, the other day a car went by. The other night. It's like late at night. My little moth. She's so cute. She's so darned cute. She's flippin' adorable. It's dark in the room. A car drives by and it makes a little light, like, thing flashing on my wall, the moth goes dunk. Little guy was so scared of the car. She was like, light? It's dark in here. I was like, sweetie, it's a car. Chill. Moth just went dunk. She got so terrified of a car. I feel so bad. But she was so scared of the car, like, dude, it's just a car, sweetie. I literally just said that out loud to her. I felt so bad. She was so nervous. My moths are cute. You guys, like, for all the people who don't like moths, oh my gosh, I want to change their minds so bad. Moths are so cute. They're great. Oh, you love the shading? Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm just about done with the picture, by the way. It looks very Christmassy. Something reminds me a little bit Christmassy. You think the purple looks good? Thank you. I feel like the purple highlights her blush a little bit in her purple eyeshadow. But yeah, thank you guys. I'm so glad you like it. But my moth is so cute. She's just like dunk in the glass. And I was like, oh, sweetie, chill. A car drove by. I don't know why I think that's so funny. Like, I just, like randomly in the silence of the night, I hear my moth just flutter into the glass. Like, what in the heck is in the room with me? And I just look over, I'm like, sweetheart, was that my moth? Was she scared of the car driving by? It was so sad. Like, you know how like, you can laugh at something instinctually that's just kind of like sad, but you're like, why am I laughing? I feel bad. That's how I feel, like, that's how I feel with this situation. They just finished their applesauce. During the time that I made this stream, they just wiped out their plate of applesauce. Like, what was that? Sorry. I went to go, but I just, like, hiccuped or something. Fake hiccup. My woolly is looking for the food in the plate, and there's nothing there. I've got to feed them dinner. Oh, wish me luck. It's gonna be a hassle bagging up all the moths. Maybe I don't have to bag up all the moths. I gave them this big sheet of bark so that hopefully they're more interested in the bark than getting out. So I gave them the bark. None of them are interested in the bark. Even though moths are, like, camouflaged to look like bark at times, these guys are just like, nope. I'm gonna be, like, right here where you can see me, and I'm gonna taunt you. Yeah, that's what my moths are doing. I have this tiny little black moth that's, like, the shape of a square, and he has a white X on his back. He looks kind of like a pirate flag. It's funny. He's cute, though. He has a little snout. I have this bigger moth that has, like, 2 dark stripes. If I could probably think of what she's called. That's Marmalade. She's the one that I think went dunk. Scared of the car. And then I have this I had this peachy moth that had, like, pink zigzags. And then I have, right now, but that one died. I have this other smaller brown moth. I think it might be a miller moth. I'll have to check. But that one's just always happy. Always antennas up. Always just happy. Never a problem. Great moth. Daisy died. I still have her. I want to set up... Don't judge, like, thinking this is kind of, like, creepy or whatever, but you know how people collect moths? And I don't support this. I don't support the collection of moths for, like, hunting and killing moths to have pretty, like, moths and butterflies hung up on the wall. You know how people, like, can have them pinned as, like, picture frame kind of things? I don't ever want to kill a moth for that purpose. But if it's, like, my pet moths and they happen to die, I feel like that's a better incentive for me to want to memorialize them in a sense of having them kind of pinned up where their wings are spread out so I could see the colors and then I could write their name under it. That always seemed like a way that I could give back to their life, like saying, I recognize you. So I feel bad. So I have Daisy. I'm thinking about how I'm trying to find a thing to put her in so that I can show people, hey, this is what a large yellow underwing moth looks like. But yeah, it's sad. It's heartbreaking. But it is what it is. Moths die. They don't have long lifespans. Oh, Anthony, hello. Hello, Miss Willow. I haven't seen you live in a long time. Yeah, no, I just started doing live streams again. I just have the time. I've been very busy with work. But I made the time yesterday and today. Tomorrow I'm not working, so I'll probably have lots of time to record. So maybe expect videos tomorrow. Maybe I'll spend the day with my moths. I don't know. We'll see. If I have time for both, that'll be great. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Oh my gosh, wait, 10 people are here. Holy, 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 holy. I was gonna say goodbye, but no. For all you quick people out there, nope, I'm not saying goodbye quite yet. I'm gonna chat. Because a heckin' ton of people just showed up while I was talking about my moth. Yeah, so I need to give them dinner soon. They're hungry. And did they knock over their what? No, they didn't. It's an optical illusion. But my moths are so cute. You can feel free. I have a playlist on my channel where I can show you guys all the moth things. It's called Miss Willow's or Willow's Moth Nursery. Willow's Moth Nursery, and I have 62 videos already in it. Since a month ago, I have made 62 moth videos on YouTube. It's great. You guys can see all my things about Daisy, all my little videos about my moths drinking and stuff. Ula's hatching soon. Ula's doing great. This is day 31, I think. 31 of her being in a chrysalis. She's cooking up a really healthy moth, it seems. And she's still wiggling and jiggling and moving around in there, getting more color. She's trying. She's trying very hard. And it's working out. Soon, I've been giving her everything she needs. Soon, she's to hatch. Everyone's been having dreams about it. I've been having dreams about it. We're all getting feelings. She's gonna hatch soon. I'm gonna be all excited about it. So, when Ula hatches, you're gonna probably see an Ula video very soon. Otherwise, unless it takes another month to hatch, but I doubt that. She's already getting, like, very sensitive to the touch. All sorts of things. Oh, hello, Lily! Hello! I don't know if I remember. I'm so sorry. You've been here since 800 subs? That was, like, so many years ago. That was back before I started doing Minecraft then. Wow. That was back when I did speed paints of animal characters. Huh. That's impressive. Well, welcome back. I'm so glad you could make it. And I'm so happy you found my channel again. I still do artwork, and I still do gaming videos. I do a lot of fun things still, and I still love to make people happy. I'm so happy that you could join us again. That's so nice. Oh, and Lily Plays says, I'm animating/drawing. It's calming me more down. Well, that's good. Usually I get less calm when I animate. I get really stressed out with it, and then I give up making the animation. You can tell I have like 5-second animation loops or less. Oh yeah, there was a time where I had a lot of, what do you call it, moderators. Now I try to do all that heavy stuff on my own now. But thank you again for your efforts a while ago. Oh wow. But yeah, I've been managers, moderators. Interesting. But I'm having a good night. I'm trying to juggle moths, Oh, you know how I said that I spend 2 hours a day cleaning and feeding my moths? Yeah, that's usually what happened. They had a kind of steriler environment. Definitely not sterile with their caterpillars and stuff. But, like, cleaned out, no dirt, just, like, cute things and birdhouses and stuff. And I would feed them, and, like, I would spend hours a day cleaning up whatever kind of waste material they make a mess with there. It took me so long. I realized, and I want to make a video talking about this, with, like, this tall of soil. Like, clean soil, no fertilizers and stuff. None of those little, like, round balls of fertilizers. None of that. No. Just healthy, natural soil for them. That deep. Their waste can compost itself, hopefully, in there if it's not kept too wet or too dry. And I'm going to see how it does, and I gave them nature and bark and moss and leaves. And also put a plate of the food in there, and I haven't had to clean them in days. I haven't had to do any of that hard work. And only when I go in there to take some out or put in food is, like, the hassles of the moths escaping, and they've actually been very well accustomed to my training in a way. I've kind of trained them off, it seemed. Daisy used to know, hey, okay, she's gonna clean the cage, so when the bag comes, I have little drawstring bags that have holes in them, obviously, so that the moths can breathe. When the bag comes, she walks in the bag, and I tie it shut, and I put her aside while I clean the cage. They've started to not fight that enough, so I can actually kind of clean in there. These newer moths, are not very accustomed to that, but Daisy got really good with that until she got really old and senile or whatever and started freaking out with everything. Poor thing. She couldn't even understand what the food was anymore. She got to that point where she could... Oh yeah, I've tried a lot of those Discord bots. I prefer doing things on my own, actually, but thanks for the idea. I've tried so many things. Not that they don't work, but I'm not a huge fan of Discord bots on my server, but thanks. But yeah, my Daisy got old and senile, and she's had a hard time doing everything, like, a day before she died. I can tell it was old age and not that she was sick, because the moths sometimes get a hard time drinking, they have a hard time doing normal things. She started acting funny, she started, like, not really moving around that much. But yeah, I kept trying with her. She started, the moths, or just like butterflies, their proboscis comes out to drink, like, all the stuff. It's like their tongue, their straw. Yeah, Daisy would try and their food would be right there, and she would be walking on top of the woolly bears and on top of the cotton pads, trying to lick up moisture and eat food that wasn't there when the food was right there. Whenever I tried to put her on the food, she would freak out that that my finger was there, and I felt so bad. But she got old, and her behavior changed. It was heartbreaking. I cried. Yeah. I cried over a moth. It happens. I love them. I love them like you guys love your cats and dogs. But yeah, they just ate all their dinner. They just ate all their breakfast, or last night's dinner, actually. They ate all of it. I have to feed them again. That moth is very thirsty. So yeah, thank you guys so much. She must have been a good moth. Yes, she was. Thank you. And you can see videos of her on the channel. Before I go, I have a video of her drinking in close-up. I'm going to leave a link to it in the chat. I'm going to leave. I'm going to end the stream here, but you guys can check out this video if you want. It's a cute close-up the day before Daisy died. She was drinking, so happy. So, you can check that out, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Thank you for watching!